Welcome to the 13 Colonies Quiz Show. We see how much you know about the 13 original colonies. I'm your host, Jordan Green, and these are my contestants. Here is Tim Tullio, Mike Soroka, and Chris Golaci. Today, we'll be discussing the colony of Georgia. For each topic, there are 7 subtopics, 2 questions per subtopic, and they're all worth 10 points each until the bonus question at the end. Now, let's get to our first topic. The first topic of the day is the discovery. What year was the colony of Georgia discovered? Tim?
I believe it's 1492.
That is incorrect. Mike?
The correct answer would be 1732.
You are right. Question number 2. Who was the Englishman who discovered the colony of Georgia? Tim?
Christopher Columbus.
That is incorrect. Chris?
No.
Mike? The answer is James Oglethorpe. Now, a fun fact about James Oglethorpe. Even after he discovered the colony, he had many jobs throughout the colony, such as developing politics and the economy, and continued to act as a soldier and defend the colony. Now, on topic 2. The topic now is the relationship Georgian settlers had with the natives. Question 1. How were the natives of Georgia treated, and describe 2 things that happened to them? Chris?
They were taken as slaves and were infected with foreign diseases.
That is correct. And another fun fact is the Europeans were only looking for profit in land. Although this was most Europeans' main concern, James Oglethorpe first arrived, he gave Native Americans respect. And he built trust with one of their chiefs, Tomochichi. And this is one of the reasons for the early success of Georgia. Question number 2. Name one of the diseases that the natives had contracted during this time. Tim?
Genocidas.
That is wrong. Mike?
Smallpox?
That is correct. Now, let's check our score for the after the first 2 topics. In lead with first place is Mike with 20 points. In second place is Chris with 10 points. And in third place is Tim with negative 30 points. Now, let's go on to topic 3. We are discussing economy and agriculture. Name 3 of the crops that were mainly used during this time. Tim?
I believe it is tobacco, cotton, and... Wait, let me think about this one. And grain.
That is Wait, that's correct. And another small thing to add is some other things that were mainly produced in Georgia at the time were silk and wine. Question 2. How did crops benefit the settlers of the plantations? Chris?
They were able to trade for things that they could not produce on the plantations.
That's the right answer. Now, on topic 4. That is exploration. What were 2 main reasons that the colony of Georgia was established? Mike?
Well, I believe England was trying to protect South Carolina from other countries, such as France, that colonized Louisiana, and they were also trying to build a place where imprisoned people can go when they got imprisoned for debt.
That is the correct answer. Question 2. Who ordered the exploration to start a new colony? Tim?
King Louis XVI.
That is not right. Mike?
King George II?
That is correct. Now, we'll check the score after the 4th topic. The score is Mike with 40 points, Chris with 20 points, and Tim back still at a negative 30. Fighting back there, Tim. Now on topic 5, demographics. How many slaves were in the colony in the year 1775? Tim?
24.
No. Tim? Chris?
I believe it was 18,000.
That is correct. A small thing to add is, while there were many slaves by 1775, from the years 1735 to 1750, Georgia had a unique slavery ban. Georgia was completely slave-free until January 1st, 1751, when the demand for slaves in Georgia overwhelmed the trustees of Georgia until they broke. Question 2. Name 2 places that colonists came from to colonize Georgia. Tim?
I believe it was Russia and China.
No. Chris?
Was
Was it Northern Europe and the Mediterranean?
That is correct. Now, on topic 6, and you need to know who was welcome in the colony. Question 1. What was the only religion not allowed in the colony? Tim?
Protestantism.
That is incorrect. Chris?
Is it Catholicism?
Yes, that is correct. Small thing to add, along with trying to get land and money from the Indians, Europe also stated that one of its main goals was colonizing the Americas was trying to Christianize the Native Americans. Now, let's check the score after this topic. In the lead is Chris with 50, Mike still at 40, and Tim at negative 60. I believe in you, Tim.
Well, you can.
Now on the final topic before the bonus question. What qualifications had to be met in order for someone to pass laws through the Commons House of Assembly, although they could veto the laws?
White men had to own at least 500 acres of land.
Yes. Small thing to add is that no one else could have a say. There was no such thing as a woman, anyone of a different race, or someone who didn't have land to vote. Question 2. The colony started under direct rule by Britain after 1752. How did their government change? Tim?
Did they become a dictatorship?
Are you at it? No. That is incorrect. Mike?
They actually became a royal colony with an appointed governor.
That is correct. Now, before we go on to the bonus question, let's see the scores. Still in the lead is Chris with 60, Mike behind him in second place with 50, and Tim at negative 70. Now, we'll get on to the bonus question, and that is worth 100 points. So Tim could win this if they get this wrong. Now, on to the bonus question. Who was the Georgian colony named after? I'll give you guys 1 minute to establish your answers. Have you all gotten your answers?
Yes.
Okay, Tim, show me yours. Smitty Werben Iger Van Jensen. Even though it was number 1, that is not the correct answer. Mike, please show me yours. King George II is the correct answer. Chris, did you have that as well? Oh, it seems you didn't. You had King Henry IV. That is close, but not the correct answer. Now, the winner of today's show is Mike.
Yes. What do I win?
For the next day, these two will be your slaves.
Please, I'm begging you.
Now.
Anything.
Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you guys next time.